Hi everybody, McBeard here, back with another Commander's Horn deck guide for you. Still deep into the Novigrad kind of testing here, but I wanted to give another shot to my boy FOLTEST. This is a great list that came from Red Rame. I have a lot of decks in my deck builder right now that are actually the top rated decks on Gwent Library, and Red Rame has a very, very good list here for FOLTEST that he's been playing at a top rank, so I tried it out at my, inactivity ranks, but we're pushing, we're on win streaks, we're having a good time. This is a great list that actually uses the ancient technique, Blue Stripe, Commando, Pavetta, endgame last say nonsense, showing you that FOLTEST really is very strong when you don't actually have a lot of options to use them in the first place. 3 charges on FOLTEST, 1 for the Blue Stripe Commando early in the game, 1 on Seltkirk a little later to remove a huge threat, and then finally the last charge for FOLTEST on the Blue Stripe Commando to bring back the hordes of Blue Stripe Commando that can ultimately be turned into Revenants for Drog, and you can line up a finisher with Sabrina. You can reliably do that with Princess Pavetta, putting all the commandos back in the deck, and you can reliably pull that with Alzur's Double Cross, and you can reliably pull this with Kira Metz. But Kira Metz also covers you by offering you round pressure with Ragnar Rug on call, and also I added the Necromancy. The reason why this is called Red Rain Blueprint, I took some stuff out. He likes to run Vincent. He has a couple other things at the top here, but I took them out. I wanted Geralt for the early tactical advantage, just red coin punish, and of course I really wanted to have Necromancy to get the Blue Stripe Commando, just have another way of actually securing that if I felt like it was going to be harder to do that. You also get Blue Stripe Scouts later as well. You can also just get a human out later for Drog to convert anyway. It seems like it's always good, and it just means that you're not going to brick Kira as often. Doppler, I run 1 of, Red Ram ran 2, but I think that it's pretty good to play this for 7, 8, 9 every now and then. Really good to lead off no matter what coin you're on. Northern Wind to deal with Redanian, the Flying Redanian here, Roach there, but otherwise just removes an engine if you feel like it's going to be a big deal. Tax Collector, there's lots of stuff that you might want to just banish off the face of the earth. The Borsodis as well, they don't get the extra value from the other one being in the graveyard when you Northern Wind it. Seems fine to play it. I really wish there was a spell at 5 that was this good so Kira could pull that too. But it's usually pretty good. I'll keep this in round 1 generally. Traveling Merchant, now this is something that Red Rame swears by. Traveling Merchant helps you draw your Blue Stripe Commando after you put them in the deck. So you might have 4, 5, maybe even 6. If you want to run Operator, that's fine too. Red Rame loves running Operator in this list. So if you want to run something like that just to get the extra Blue Stripe Commando, you can do that. But I found that Operator wasn't really being that great, only on certain passes where I was able to burn cards in round 2 and go into a long round 3. Would I really ever find the opportunity to play Operator and kind of then just play my Scouts? But it's really about getting the Scouts onto the Commandos and having last say, being able to play the Blue Stripe Commandos, drop a Drog, and then just drop Sabrina. And they just can't stop every Revenant. They can't stop it long round. Sabrina just devastates, and then it just lines up more Revenants. And if you saved some FOLTEST charges, you can just make those Revenants just go off. It just has so many ways of turning it around in round 3. And I think that that's just what Northern Realms is trying to do right now. Between Henselt, between FOLTEST, and there are some ways you can make these good short round powerhouses because, playing Blue Stripe Commandos for 16 points or so, by playing them out of the deck, and there's 4 or 5 of them, it's a great short round strategy. So you can do that with Drog, or you can do it otherwise. Henselt has some strats. Meave's out there. We're going to play some Ada and Demavend as well soon, because I'm going to be a good Northern Realms ambassador. Thanks for watching, though. This is FOLTEST. Got some great games with this. Again, your mileage may vary at your rank. I told you the differences. This deck is being played at a high rank. It's just I'm not quite there yet. But Adalia, this card is being a superstar, and let me tell you, so many Northern Realms mirrors today. It's a ball down here at rank 11. Enjoy your win streaks while you can. If you like the video, it's YouTube. Show me, tell me. Lots of ways you can do just below. Check the description if you want to see the deck list. This is Red Rame's list. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put my list in there as well. Have a great night, guys. See you next time. But I also make game deciding misplays on a pretty regular basis, so it makes these games pretty fair, I think. These are pretty fair games. When I'm streaming, when I'm off stream, I might play some Gurnikora bully stuff, and I can just, I can crush it. I just don't really have time to do that, and I don't want to do it on stream. So I only play on stream right now. Play something which removes every bounty. Yeah, I just don't really know what to do. There's no Margarita in this list. I feel like I'm missing the lock on some of these matchups. Just like the one, I don't want to use Seltkirk to remove everything that's like I deem very important. You know what? I'm not really feeling reinforcements. I'm not really feeling reinforcements, but I can see like with the Scout, it's great. But could I ever just draw a Scout and a Commando in the same goddamn first round? I feel like it just doesn't happen very often for me. What am I doing with this Operator? Well, Operator is no, bad. Operator's bad without it, right? Can we just play Doppler, Doppler, Doppler? That's not even that good, right? I have only 3 humans in my hand, right? 1, 2, not this. 3, not 4, 5. 5, I have 5. So these are 6-point plays. So 6 for 6. I don't know. I don't know if I'm super crazy. I like the Dopplers, but I don't know if I like 2 Dopplers. So many Northern Realms opponents, too. Shame on you. No NR deck. Delta, do a Gwent library export of your shield deck. Put it on Gwent library. Throw me that link. I will import it and we will play it. Yeah, like just having a Geralt here would just be great. Like I just don't know. Is the operator really making the game for me, or would I just love to just like shut this down on red coin with Geralt and just feel like amazing about it? Or do I just have like a pretty rough... This is just a pretty bad hand, I think. I think it's a pretty bad hand. Stomp this King of Beggars. What's up, Crescentius? You like the Northern Realms gameplay? We're playing a lot of Northern Realms right now. That is for certain. Like really, like Geralt, like he's just all in on this. If I just had Geralt, it sounds so dumb, but it's so true. I can still remove the vitality through the shield, right? That's still like something.
God, I hate scarves.
I hate scarves because it makes it harder to cut a throat.
Critical thinking.
Wow, the investment right here. Sounds just not good enough, guys. It's just not good enough. You blind, greedy fool. Welcome, chosen one. All right, we have Blue Stripe Commando. So we can do some stuff to set up, I guess, if we get passed on here. There is that. Can we ever? I am a little nervous about having both the spells in hand here, so... Alright, so we just set up here, right? So we play Operator, Blue Stripe Scout, and then just trigger them, and then just hold this? Isn't that what we want to do? And then we just open with Pavetta next turn? Isn't that amazing? That is what we want to do, right? To have them in the graveyard, I guess, is why I'd want to trigger them. Wouldn't I? I guess somebody who has more experience. Why would I rather trigger this or not? Oh, okay. I mean, I do also want to draw them, but I have one in my hand. That's the thing. That's like the main thing about this. I think this is what I want to do, though.
Elves must die. Semper Fi!
So then I lead off with Pavetta. I don't draw into more. I don't have ADC, but I don't need it. I don't have Kira either, but that worries me because I do want to dump one of these cards. Probably keep the Cintron Knight. 2 Temple Guards feels real bad. But if I mulligan into Kira, she's not dead. No, it's right. I'm safe. 2 Cintron Knights. Okay.
I can't!
It telegraphs it, but I mean, can I win? The idea is that I just win anyway, and the Ragnarok should throw him off guard a little bit, maybe. I think he's planning to do some Avalox shenanigans anyway. We want him to stack the front row so the Revenants are better, right? We just play Ragnarok here. This is just where it's gonna be. This is where it's gonna be. He would have to play another unit on this row, though, to play around Vincent, I imagine. But maybe he wouldn't be playing around Vincent, and I don't have Vincent anyway, so lucky him. But I have Selkirk as well. Selkirk, if I feel like Botchling is going to like actually be responsible for cushioning that much of Ragnarok, I may just play him.
Not a bad idea.
He's playing something here. All right, so that's not a big deal for me yet. Boost it. I'm just playing these bad cards, right?
Sintra!
Ranked up. Delta, you sound excited. I love it. Row stack 'em all day, row stack 'em all day. Whoa, what is this? What is this?
My latest masterpiece. Behold it. Admire.
Maya. I don't like him having the Artificer available. I actually think I want to kill that if I can.
For the queen!
Because he could shield Sabrina or something like that. Like, maybe? I don't know. I think I can deal with almost all of that stuff, though. Because I'm just functioning... I have, like, all my pieces. The Botchling situation... Eventually, that Botchling is going to be... Like, he's just... I had to play this. I had to play this here. Because I want to encourage front row stack. Engage sword on Roach. Interesting, interesting. He's going to have a lot of units. He's got to play this on ranged, right? Are these even going to be that good for him? Use the shield, buddy. I think I play Selkirk here to kill Botchling. I think it's time. Time to use one of these full test charges. Let's see, let's see. Four coming out with the final play here.
Chapel's pews eat like the sun.
Okay. This is a pretty tight game, I gotta say. Definitely feels like one of us is waiting for something huge here, but I'm pretty sure Sabrina is gonna make us pretty upset, right?
Gentlemen, mount up.
I want him to spend that charge on the Cintron on the Artificer. Okay. So now it's a...
Poker's red hot now. Satisfaction guaranteed.
So now he doesn't have a play, so I can play Sabrina here. I think I may have screwed up here. Because it's possible that I actually can't get Sabrina in on this row, so I actually have to play her now. I needed to deploy these earlier. But I might be okay. If he has a solution to this, he also needs a solution for this. And this game's like, this game's kind of close. But he has to play on the ranged round now, and he has to have a solution for Sabrina, and he's got to have a solution in the face of a lot of Kudweni Revenants. That's a lot. But what's he gonna do?
My lords, to your
Rip. Are we done? Are we fucking just lose here? I mean, we have a lot of points. Let's not forget how many points we have. So 4 is the lowest here. So we can like trade up on our points. So let's do this first.
Semper Fi! Ah! Death to the enemy!
Okay, spend. 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 12 points.
The unworthy.
Eck, no target. I think we got him, boys and girls. Oh man, that was a great game. That was a great game. That was a great game. Operator is also just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So we're gonna win more games, I think, at this tier with just Geralt and Marg. Like, just those 2 replacements alone are probably like worth it. And then I just put in another 4. Now that seems pretty rough. I don't think I want to just put in another 4 though. Reinforcements and Adalia. I think that's where it feels like it's overkill. But I do see the value of both of those cards. Maybe we don't run Geralt. I just really feel like I need Geralt. I just like, people just play into this shit. Selkirk's kind of a non-negotiable with FOLTEST. He's just so good. See, let's say Margarita. Let's say no lock. Let's say we're adding removal, so let's not worry about lock. But also a Northern Wind is probably fine too. Let's try this. 5.9 NR card. Yeah, we just go right into the neutral section, Delta. That's where the beef is. I mean, it's red rain. Well, I'm not gonna call it the same thing. I was gonna call it blueprint. That's what I didn't add a human, so I made Doppler worse. But I did take a Doppler out, so we have that going for us. Merchants are for later, right? Pavetta. Necromancy's for later. Reinforcements. It's a weak Doppler. It's a weak ass Doppler right there. KOB. Doing fine. Some fun with Usurper. Fun and Usurper. Usually don't hear those in the same sentence. Oh, you love that list? Played it even though win rate was like 50%. Dragon Drop? A lot of people like that, I think. I mean, I think it was like, it just felt like a good card. Or a good list. I do like that. I can finally play this card for value. That's amazing. God, Sintry Knight. I believe in the Sintry Knight. It's just there's not a lot of 2 death blows. It's just not as good as it was in Crimson Curse. It's a different world out there. He's going for his 6-point bronze, denying my 6-point bronze. But hey, that's okay, right? So we don't have Operator in the list anymore. We have Selkirk on ADC. Now we have less conflicts between ADC and Blue Stripe Commando late game as well. That seems okay. Temple Guard, I don't know if this is very good. I think Temple Guard's pretty bad, especially when you don't draw. When you don't draw your Commando, like it doesn't feel very good at all, does it? Oh God, I don't know what to do here.
Ho! Who goes there?
I actually just don't know what to do here. I just feel like all my plays are so terrible.
Between brothers, harmony rarely reigns.
I'm gonna just Northern Wind that, so he doesn't get bonus Borsodi bonuses, Borsodi Boni. The old Borsodi Boni. It's my favorite cut of steak. What? Demolishing Syndicate decks is always fun, no matter who the leader. What's the main point of the deck? It's a Blue Stripe Commando, last say Swarm list that also has bully potential, but we didn't draw the Commando, so doesn't really feel very good. Any word on Challenger date yet? You'll hear it at the same time I will hear it, my friends. My hand is terrible. I shouldn't have played the last. I think I was off by a turn there. I thought that last play I had was just the 3rd turn, but it was the 4th. It might cost me. We have Kira in hand. Oh, now we're getting all the Blue Stripe Commandos. I see. Go ahead, pass. Let me put a bunch of Blue Stripe Commandos. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Semper Fi! Death to the enemy!
Pickpocket. He's just going to go for a Redanian, and I used... he's just going to get Redanian out. That's all that's going to happen, I guess. But that's okay, right?
Regroup. Nice mess you've got here.
Deck needs Summoning Circle? I don't think so. I don't know if it needs that. I think the Necromancy is what I needed. The Reinforcements is going to do well for me here, too. Like, I'm worried about Philippi, I guess. I'm just trying to play around it. He could take one of these. Vivaldi Bank. Oh, he spent on it, too. Oh, he's going for the Eagle. Holy shit. Yeah, this might be emergency drog. Selkirk as well. He's pushing now, though, so.
And now something special.
I do hope we pull Necromancy because I would hate to just end up not ending up with BSC after we just made adjustments to make that more likely.
Take your likeness for a crown.
All right. He's just got now. He just has so much coin generation that it doesn't even matter. It's not even an issue anymore. So.
Elves must die. Semper Fi.
All right. This is amazing, right? Do we not have like a very good hand for what's about to happen? Okay, so we have two chances, Temple Guard and Cutthroat, to find the blue stripes. But we also could find Selkirk. There's Geralt, that's probably going to be good. Okay. So the first thing, oh, I didn't play Pavetta yet. There are no blue stripes to pick up. That's the mistake. Am I making a mistake summoning them all? No, I need to do it like this, right?
You must stop, please.
Please. So yeah, only Selkirk is in the way. Otherwise, we got a scout. Well, Selkirk and the scout. Coins are not that good for carryover. Not that good, yeah. Did we see the Redanian, though? We didn't even see it. He hit 9, didn't he? His Witch Hunter, his bounty stuff. That's the important stuff, right? We have the Necromancy for something.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have no threat.
Sabrina, interesting, interesting. Very good. Very good for us. Oh, there's my chair breaking every month as it does with the screw just coming out. Ooh, who was saying we needed Summoning Circle? What are we shuffling back in? I guess we're not playing Necromancy anymore, so we shuffle that back in.
You break it, you buy it.
Yes, we got it finally, boys. We got the combo piece. It worked with the merchants. It came through with the Dahlia. All right. All right.
And that we find ourselves in a race.
He's going to keep everything just out of Geralt range. Yeah, that's interesting. So, do I just Selkirk the Blacksmith? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I just go ahead and play Blue Stripes Commando, and then I play Selkirk, and then I play Drog with FOLTEST, and I maybe FOLTEST with Sabrina, and then Geralt maybe. I think that's what we do here.
Death to the enemy! Ha! Nice mess you've got here. Trader, cunt.
Maybe I'll just kill the Tax Collector now. With Selkirk. Blacksmith should die. Yeah, I mean, the blacksmith is kind of a problem, right? But it is what it is. I think we'll be able to kill the blacksmith, though. That's a lot of evidence. Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. We're up by a lot of points, my friends. I think everything's gonna die, quite honestly. I think a lot of things are gonna die. Geralt won't see value. Of course, this is the. Of course, we put Geralt in and we don't see Geralt value, but I think we're actually gonna be okay. Just gonna fill up with that bad boy because he sees value in having that, I suppose. I think to kill this, we have to put Sabrina in the back row. Unfortunately.
Nor forgiveness.
All right, I guess we have to see if he has 20 points in that last card there, and all of it, well, more than 20 points, right? Is there a way I can get 2 spawns here?
Let's get this over with.
No. Of course there is not. All right, he's got to make 20. He's got to make 27 points right here. 27 points.
Nothing turns my guts more than a filthy mage.
It's what I like.